Good afternoon, Crusader fans. I'm Brad Collignan, joined alongside head baseball coach Brian Schmack, and this is this week's installment of the Valpo Baseball Preview. Coach, as we look back to last weekend at Oakland, took 2 out of 3, took the first 2 rather convincingly, didn't get the sweep on Sunday. However, any road series win is a good one.
Yeah, kind of what you said. We'll take the series win, but you know, when we think we're better than that team, we need to go home with a sweep. And you know, our defense kind of let us down a little bit. We make some plays. I think we come out of there with that sweep. So you know, a little learning lesson for those guys. And again, we're as good as our defense right now, so we need to pick that up.
We're about a third of the way through the league's schedule. How would you evaluate not only your team, but really the rest of the league and what we've seen so far?
It's interesting this year. Again, we haven't seen 2 of the teams yet, so it's kind of hard to say. You know, I think we've done our job on the road, especially we've you know 5 or 6 out of the road, which is really good. Obviously, the split at Milwaukee at kind of a neutral site, but we haven't had many home games too. So hopefully, when we start getting those home games, we can start winning those and find ourselves at the top of the league.
And again, a little bit of a logjam between first and fourth place right now, but I think we'll see some clarity after this weekend. We got 4 big ball games coming up: 2 at UIC on Friday and 2 at home against a Milwaukee team that you've already seen.
Yeah, obviously first time versus UIC. You know, they're tied with the start now. Obviously, a good time to separate ourselves from them. Haven't seen Milwaukee again. We split with them one time again. To be able to take those 2 and get the tiebreaker, I guess, would be great. So yeah, like you said, big weekend.
And again, we're starting to get into the portion of the schedule where there's a number of doubleheaders. As we've seen in recent history, it's tough either team to come out with a sweep. What's the message? You know, again, as these games are again essentially going to dictate seeding. To you know, if you win that first one, to really get greedy and try and get the second one. What's that message like?
Well, just kind of what you said. I mean, we can't be satisfied with one. You want to take the first one. Takes a little bit of pressure off maybe, but then not to be satisfied with that and know that games now are very important as to not having to win 2 you know, the last 2 or have to sweep the last team to get in or you know get a bye in the first round there. So just making sure that we take each game as one game, but make sure we know how important that is, that it helps later on in the season.
Well, best of luck to you and the Crusaders this weekend. Again, 2 games Friday at Curtis Granderson Stadium in Chicago, and then back Saturday, 2 games against Milwaukee out at Emory G. Bauer Field. For head coach Brian Schmack, I'm Brad Collignan, and this has been this week's edition of the Valpo Baseball Preview.